Yo, what's up? We're here with a game I randomly looked up horror games on PS5 and was like, hey, this looks neat, and started playing it. And this game rules. I'm like pleasantly surprised. So this is Fobia, St. Dinfna Hotel.
I've never heard of this game, so I'm excited.
Clearly this game was made in another language other than English to begin with.
Again?
I think it might be Italian, but the
we're in for some Kino now, folks.
No, the the translation is actually really good. I only mention that because all the writing when you pick it up, documents and stuff like that, is definitely in a different language. So we're just gonna get started. I don't think there's anything specific I have to do.
Ooh, you have a gun, so it's not run away from everything.
Yes, it's not run away on everything. I might want to turn this higher then, but we'll just try it now. I know at some point I'm gonna have to change it. I've been playing on my P5, but I'm playing on Trev's P5 because I don't feel like bringing it down. All right. Let's get started. Aiming assistance, no. Ammo assistance, no. Show objective, no. Show tutorials, yes. Let's continue. Alright, so yeah, I'm not going to go into anything besides what we're seeing, and I want Trevor to tell me what game or games this reminds him of as we continue on. Especially after we get past the prologue. I feel like this is a great amalgamation of, like...
Ooh. This isn't a $1 budget game.
No, it is not. Like I said,
shit.
I'm very surprised.
Where am I?
Demonetized.
It's all over.
No.
Okay.
I have to get out of here.
I absolutely have to turn the sensitivity up higher. I don't know what I had it up as upstairs, but it is way too slow at this point. It is still way too slow.
Yeah, imagine playing on 1.
Yeah, it's very slow. Let's try that. That's reasonable. I'll when I go upstairs, next time I play, I'll see what mine's set as. Who left it here? Corra, which means run. Yeah, so you can even tell right now it's supposed to say run, but it was written in a different language. How to use an item. Navigate in the item you wish to use. And then you press use, and you use it. This prologue just hold your hand for about 5 seconds, and then after that...
This instantly reminds me of RE7.
You think?
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, this is Kino, RE7 clone.
Literally RE7 clone. So we're gonna... I forget which key I need. So, I don't know if you saw that, well, obviously you did, but the screen going dark essentially is this game's way of telling you you're doing the right thing. I'm also, I just want to point out that this is going to be a casual playthrough. I'm going to get everything that I can in one playthrough. I'm going to take my time. This is no speedrun. This is no nothing. Dear members of the Sacred Trail, the new guinea pigs are ready for testing. The procedures will begin immediately. The Sacred Trail counts on your collaboration for the proper registration of the patients. To the principle of free will, Davi Menezes. So we're just going to look through here real quick. Also, yeah, such an RE7 clone. You can just look at random objects like this. And we are going to pick this up. Wow, Luis. I'm not going to read the... Well, I guess...
very Spanish game, then.
This morning, we discovered this individual hiding in a service closet. He attempted to fight back, but we were able to subdue him. This is the first time anyone outside of Sacred Trail has managed to infiltrate our facility to this extent. He will remain in the holding cells along with the traitors. Soon, we will begin the interrogation process. We need to find out what he knows. Update, 1960. We confiscated a notebook from the spy. According to the information therein, he is a reporter and private investigator. He has been hiding amongst us for some time now. And has gathered far too much information about the Sacred Trail to be left alive. After consulting with our superiors, the man is to be eliminated and the notebook destroyed. 510. The prisoner is still unconscious. We are delivering food to his cell and awaiting... I don't know why they were just like, we're going to kill him, but now we're delivering food to his cell.
So this takes place in 1960? That's pretty cool.
parts of it. So I forgot exactly which one to use, but essentially what I want to do right here, you only have to pick up one of those metal keys, but I just picked up them all.
Man, this looks so good for an indie game.
Right?
Fuck. Those bastards. I can't let them destroy my notes.
So this is your notes about what has happened here.
I'm safe while I look for that hole in the bricks. Should be perfect.
Sorry, it normally doesn't sound like that. I ran in here too fast.
I'll come back for you.
He was saying he had to find a place to hide it.
I just need to find a way out of here first.
Yeah, when I bought this game, I think it was like, I don't know, $30 or something like that, physical release. That was weird. No way! That's never happened before.
Ooh.
Whatever.
I did update it to the newest version, so it should be not...
Mine should be updated too.
Shit.
Rutro.
I have to hurry.
Also Rutro.
Uh-oh, it's Nemesis. Actually, it's that guy from Clock Tower 3.
Yeah, so these parts remind me of Nemesis, Clock Tower. There's a lot of things that'll remind you of different games.
Man.
And Trev, if you notice any at any point, you're like, this reminds me of whatever, please let me know, because I'm always curious to know.
Dude, imagine if RE3 Remake had Nemesis as like a roaming enemy, and not completely scripted the entire game.
Now, I will say without
Yo, that's Bioshock! Remember the Bioshock, the first trailer of it? When you're playing as a random guy, and the very end of it is the Big Daddy doing the drill through your abdomen, and he looks down. That is such an iconic trailer.
Now, I will say, by the way, Pulsatrix, as far as I can tell, this is the first and only game they've made so far. Which, like, blows me away for something that's, like...
When did this come out?
2022, maybe? 2021?
Oh, okay, so... It's not like they made one game and then died.
No. It's relatively recent. I think, let me actually see. This game came out June 28, 2022. Wow. So it's been about a year. And it's published by Maximum Games, which I'm not sure what else they published. They've been around since 2018, and they have published a bunch of stuff I have never heard of. Oh, I've seen this game, Cris Tales, C-R-I-S Tales.
No. They published it.
Yes. Teslagrad 2. Trine, the Trine games. Or the fourth Trine game. Alright.
The rain's really coming down hard now.
Ding. Heh. By the way, in a hotel, in a horror game where it's raining the whole time, comfy city.
Dude, max comfy. Any building, like old building, and it's super raining is always max comfy.
My apologies.
Okay, that doesn't look very good.
Yes,
but the environments look amazing.
So the environments, and in my opinion, the enemies look good. The human ones do not look very good. You'll see yourself, the character you play as, very briefly, and it does not look very good.
No. I can take it from here. How does the old saying go? If you want something done.
Although the voice acting, in my opinion, is pretty darn good.
Yeah. This clearly seems like some sort of Spanish first game, but it's cool that it has a good English dub.
Lopez. Roberto Leche Lopez.
Roberto,
Hmm?
Let's see. Here you are. And to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, Mr. Lopez?
Lopez.
Isn't that always a weird
Tourism?
question? Like, you're staying at a hotel. I don't know if I would ever ask that if I was, like, the concierge.
It's like, what are you, the, like, the international, like, screening person?
You wouldn't happen to know anything.
Right. And that, like, even that, like, you're coming into the country, it's like business or pleasure. It's like, it's my business to do your mom, so tell me, which one is it?
I truly hope.
Oh no, I got kicked out of Canada because I wouldn't answer the question. Oh no.
Enjoy your stay.
Right. Thanks.
Cool. So yeah, unlike the last game we played, which is Kino, but for different reasons. This game is truly Kino. Alright. So let's head up to our room.
I honestly think that the
fine.
other game could have been taken a little bit more seriously if the translation acting and the voice acting was so
This
bad.
looks incredible.
So
Can't
just
wait to settle in and get started.
taking it in, this is definitely an old school type hotel.
Yeah.
Reminds me of potentially the ship of Resident Evil. I don't want to say Gaiden. Revelations. Just has that old school kind of feeling.
By the way, for people that are like, I don't get it, this game doesn't look anything special. We're talking about indie games.
Yeah.
It's like, of course, Last of Us Part 2 looks better, but literally that game has a $210 million budget. It's like, what dollar amount budget does this game have?
So we are, we're in September 2009. Septembro. I'm going to look up to finally figure out what Septembro.
Entire week and I still don't have anything.
This
to
might be
support.
You know what? I think it's Brazil.
All I've done this whole time is run myself around in circles.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is in Brazil,
Shower sounds
or
like-
at the very least, this doesn't take place in Brazil, but the language is some sort of like Spanish / Brazilian kind of mixture. So this game also has some very, very cool gimmicks to it, which we're gonna find very quickly. This game kind of just throws you straight in, which I like.
Did the first guy we play as is just dead, or are we playing the same guy now?
That was 1960. This is 2009.
Oh, okay.
So that's one of those things where I'll just leave it at that, and then we can like figure it out more based on that. But it is 50 years later. So this is broken into 5 or 6 major parts. This is technically part number 2, but it is quite a large part, and I'm hoping to get done with this part today. We'll see. I didn't time it with the cutscene, so if I don't get as far as I think, whatever. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I'm gonna take this carefully.
What just happened?
What the?
You're in Dark Silent Hill now.
Jesus. Everything's torn to shreds.
Okay.
Did somebody ransack my
So
room
first
while I
thing
was
to
unconscious?
keep in mind is
Shit.
you start the game out, and it's kind of like Silent Hill 4: The Room, which is pretty cool. Now the first thing we're gonna do is pick up this inventory expansion,
Yoink.
which gives us 4 more spaces, which is just something. And we're going to... Hola, Roberto. Before you leave, I left some items here that might help you. Inside the envelope, you find a pocket watch. Whenever you find a wall clock, use the pocket watch to synchronize the times. If I'm right, this should create a bridge to that point in time, allowing you to return there if you ever need to. Also, I found a special camera lens in my travels that should allow you to connect to different realities, to different points in time. You can use it to see things no one else can. Hope we'll finally get to see each other soon. Love, E.
Con amor.
Con amor. So this pocket watch is their way of allowing you to save. If you didn't get that from them talking,
Oh,
so
I thought you were gonna go like between 1960 and 2009 hotel.
not technically, but let me,
Hello? Who's there?
Bobby.
Hola.
So yeah,
Dios mío.
so that's how you save, and yeah. All right, so we have this right here, this metal object, mysterious object. Well, let's take a look at it. So it looks like there's some numbers on it.
There's some
We
eights.
have this is RNG, by the way, 988. Cool. So we're gonna use that. Where's that? Is this it? Yeah. If you think Resident Evil has a bunch of puzzles and stuff, get ready. So this is the bathroom key. Oh, and we're gonna get. I'm just gonna show off some stuff that it's impossible to get a platinum one time through, but I'm gonna show you all I can. So a really easy one to miss is this is his bulletin board, since he's a journalist, the stuff he's working on. If you... I think it's right here. Yeah. If you look at...
You can knock it off with the practical jokes now.
I saw it for a second.
You can rock off with the MacBook Mama.
So you get a
A
trophy
gold trophy?
for looking at this, for some reason.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's pretty easy to miss, to be honest with
Yeah.
you, but... So yeah, just showing all the stuff off I can. Like I said, you cannot do... There's probably 5 or 6 you can't do in the first run. So things are getting a little spicy for the pepper. So we got a camera lens, and
Yo, nab that toothpaste though.
Yum yum. 6 white shirts, 2 black pants. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. Safe password 37251. Well, luckily. Oh, by the way, this is one of those games where you can just like literally open everything.
Yeah, the fractal game design.
What does that mean?
That's the people that make like Amnesia.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then. 3, 7, and the thing that stinks is you pretty much have to check a lot of stuff because this game is hard, in my opinion.
I bet this game has a billion optional like upgrade things. Whoa!
So that's the way of the game telling me that I'm doing the right thing. But first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna check through here, see if there's anything we can pick up. Because you want to get all the items possible, and I kind of... Oh, here's something. Gauze. So, this game kind of uses the red herb... Oh, watch this.
That's pretty... Whoa.
Get out of here. Kind of uses the red herb, blue herb thing, except for it's with gauze and, like, antiseptics and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'm going to read this whole thing, but... actually, you know, this is pretty important, so let's just do it. So this is 2009, about a week before... good afternoon, Stephanie. How are you? My name is Roberto. We spoke through that RSI forum. As I explained there before, I am recently graduated journalist, and I was very interested in the proposal you mentioned regarding an investigation of Trez trails. Investigative journalism is precisely what I intend to pursue in my career, and I believe this will be an excellent starting point. I look forward to hearing from you with more information. I am at your disposal. That's you, Roberto. Hi, Roberto. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm happy that you're interested in this story. For as long as I can remember... strange things have been happening around here, and it's been driving more and more people away from the town. It's really a shame. It truly is a wonderful place. I will send you a link with all the reports we have so far, and I ask that you read everything carefully before accepting the job. It is extremely important to us that you feel strongly about coming here to investigate what's going on. That said, I have no doubts that your coming here will be a great opportunity for your career. The greater the challenge, the greater the reward, right? I look forward to hearing from you. The next day, early in the morning, Stephanie, apologies for sending an email so early in the morning, but I just felt like I had to contact you as soon as possible. I spent the entire night reading over the reports and documents you sent. They're amazing. The mysterious sounds, the disappearances of objects and people. This really is some intriguing stuff. All of this information has only made me more eager to pack my bags and head down to Trez Trails to see it for myself. You can count me in, I'm for sure. And then, literally like an hour later, Roberto, great news. We will be eagerly awaiting your arrival. You can probably get a very cheap flight sometime between the 10th and 12th. Weekends are always more expensive, you know? In terms of lodging, I recommend you stay at the St. Dinfna Hotel. I apologize for pronouncing it wrong. The location is perfect and the rates are pretty good. I also have a strong contact there. If you have any problems, just say that I sent you. Hey, Stephanie. I ended up oversleeping quite a bit after staying up so late. I went ahead and emailed your contact at the hotel and bought my plane ticket this morning. Friend at the hotel said I'd check in any time. Seems like everything's all squared away. I'll let you know when I get there. Hey, Stephanie. Okay, and this is 3 days later. Hey, Stephanie, I checked in my room at State Dinfna. I'm in room 610 on Block B. After I rest for a bit, I'll start the investigation. 2 days later. Hey, Stephanie, is everything alright? I've tried reaching out via the RSI forum and by phone. Are you still on board with the investigation? When I was booking the room, your contact there at the hotel said you sometimes go days without communicating because of your work. But it's been a few days now, and I don't have much longer before my flight out. If you can get back to me, that would be great. 5 days later. Stephanie, well... I'm not sure exactly what happened to you or why you stopped responding, but I figured I should let you know that my investigating on my own didn't really do much good. Every time I found some new information or started following a lead, it all seemed to lead me back to square one. The one event that caught my attention, the evidence and stories involving the gas mask girl, seemed to be completely unrelated to everything else. It would have been very nice to have some help for you. This whole trip has been a huge waste of my time. Anyway, I'm packing my bags tonight and heading back home tomorrow. You'll have to find someone else to help you get a story. Sincerely, Roberto. Alright, and then as you can see, that was literally today. So, oh yeah, I'm going to combine this and this, and we are going to look through this camera. Now this camera, as mentioned, is kind of our stairway to the past. So if you look here, you see this is 1960. Whoa. So 2009, 1960. Whoa.
Camera obviously reminds me of Outlast.
That doesn't happen every time you use the camera. Just for the first time, it kind of messes with you.
No. Again?
Yes, and the Outlast part, because of the camera, because of the night vision, I definitely get some Outlast out of here, no question.
I like how this dude just had a very microscopic black hole in his bathroom.
Yeah, things go bad for Roberto pretty quick.
Oh yes, I know what happened there. Hey, at least it's interesting now.
It's fine. It's like, sure use a shower now. Da, 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 da.
Fobia.
Say Dinfna? I still don't know how to pronounce it right.
Dinfna.
Dinfna? You're probably like Dinfna.
What the fuck was that?
So, he is a journalist, so he'll write some stuff. Another day lost. All information that Stephanie told me. Well, you know what, whatever. Start of investigation. I took several photos of accessible areas of the hotel and gathered some information on my investigation board. Talking to city dwellers, I found out that there is a myth about a girl who was murdered in the city. They say her angry spirit has terrorized the hotel ever since. Since its foundation, the city has suffered from mysterious disappearances, from a coal mine accident to a famous investigator. Mystery of the missing miners. The Tres Trillas mine remains closed after a mysterious accident. Reports indicate a collapse which buried 20 miners. The families are waiting for the owner of the mine, Christopher, to make a statement. 1960. After a few days staying in the Saint Hotel in the city of Tres Trillas, private investigator Loa Luis seemingly disappeared, causing countless rumors about his whereabouts. I only find stories from the past, no new events or recent reports. Another day lost. All information that Stephanie told me about apparitions and strange events seems like a lie. I didn't find anything to report, much less any evidence that something has already happened. In the end, after a week here, I can confidently say there's nothing to investigate. I was supposed to meet Stephanie tomorrow, but I'm not going to do that. I'd rather just go home at this point. If this is what being a journalist is like, I should have chosen my second option. Things are getting stranger and stranger. A girl wearing a gas mask has appeared. I can't explain how or who the girl is. All I know is that I can't remember what happened in my room. Everything is turned upside down and my head hurts. Could this be the ghost girl they're talking about? And that's all we have so far. As you get further in the room, the story, they'll show you more. So, I forget if you can do this. Yeah, so you essentially, now I have a bandage, which is a small heal. If I get that and another piece, I can make a big heal. So now this is open, so we can leave. It is, by the way, guys, there aren't as many documents as in the very beginning. This is very read-heavy for right now. It'll get a lot more gameplay. It is important to know how to use bandages properly. Oh, okay. So that's, yeah, just explain that there. This is the second of 13 inventory additions.
Second of 13? Cool.
I know, right? That is certainly a
The
number.
guy's just gonna have a billion duffel bags on.
I know! Alright. Looks good. This is fine. You probably won't remember this for later, but this is something you see way later, and it kind of gives you a hint. I'll try to point that out later. That's really nothing. Okay. So this says, the camera connects the worlds. So if you remember, when we do the camera, it takes us back to 1960, and things may be different back then.
This camera is... How is this possible?
So, as you can see, this is a pretty cool,
Just phase through walls.
phase through walls.
It's pretty cool, though.
Depending. Key of a drawer. Oh, no.
The heck's that?
I forgot about that. That's the gas mask girl. And she does hurt you if you get near her explosions. It only happens at pre-ordained times. Oh, and like even in rooms, like this isn't a good example, but some rooms are completely different in the past, which is really cool. Alright, we're gonna use the small key. I like the puzzles in this game, but when you have something like a key to get a key, not the biggest fan of that, but overall this game has pretty darn good puzzles. You can tell a horror/puzzle game is bad if it's like constantly just key to get a key to get a key to get a key. Alright. So we are going to come in here. Oh, okay. And I think... So as you can tell, this room is completely different now. that we're in the past, which is always pretty cool.
And it means that they had to model 2 separate rooms.
Yeah, I don't exactly know how it works.
I bet what's happening is that they have to load in 2 exact copies of the same place. And I bet, like, programming-wise, I bet they're, like, stacked on top of each other. And when you're pulling out the camera, you get teleported upwards to the past portion. And when you put down the camera, you get teleported back to the original one. If I would have to guess how it works.
So when you see these handprints, it essentially tells you use the camera. I'm not entirely sure where this is written, but... Oh, there we go. Okay, so...
I can't wait until I get room number 666.
Oh, it gonna happen.
Go.
Alright. It is a little darker on this TV than I'm used to, so...
You can raise the gamma if you want.
Images. I guess, you know what, I probably should.
But yeah, that TV sucks. It even was kind of...
Oh, yeah. 0.5, sure. Once I get... Oh, here we go.
It's probably a good idea to do it because YouTube compression will make it even darker.
So 6749, and I just have to remember... Here we go. So yeah, as you can tell with something like this, it shows you find something in the real world, and you can use it back in the past world. Which is pretty cool, in my opinion. So you want to get everything humanly possible early on, because this game is hard. Also... Here is the third of 13 inventory expansions. If you think 13's a lot, just wait till we get to the thing we have to collect 50 of. Well, you don't have to, but you can. For some reason, this door is locked from the inside, so you use this to get out. Okay, so we're going to continue this way. I love how they open things in here. It's so cool.
Actually, can you set the gamma to like 2.8 after this?
Yeah.
So just a little bit too washed out. There we go.
Right, so you can go to documents anytime. I tried my best to get out everyone here, but I ended up getting stuck here. One of the security guards who stayed behind gave me the password. Whole lot of good that did for me, considering he failed to mention you need a key card. So we are going to we're gonna get that key card. And the key card you use right there. Alright, so again, this is... Oh, I forgot about that.
Spooky little girl.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about this game is like the little girl trope is super whatever for me. Just me personally. Alright, so we are going to head back. I get a flashlight and a... Ooh. Hello. Check this out. This is cool.
Ooh.
Because it makes you move because of that fallen. That's pretty cool.
Peak 7 equal G.
And that is something we will see in a little bit.
That's my band name.
Alright, so we're going to head downstairs. We started on the 6th floor, as the names would imply. So we're going to go to the 5th floor.
Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck is that thing?
This game has more gunplay than you would imagine from the beginning. It gets pretty gunplay heavy. This is this game's way of saying don't go here right now. You technically could, but you gonna get hurt.
Is that like a nest of bugs on the wall?
Yeah. So as I've been playing through, I've been just like blowing past because I'm on my second playthrough. I gotta remember to check everything for everything. Not just the key items, but other items, because... Yeah.
What was the deal with the billion cabinets in there?
We'll see, though.
Okay.
Okay. This is that red card. For security reasons, different card readers were installed for access to the restricted areas of the hotel. This new installation is mainly for the safety of all employees, so you need a password and you need the key card. But luckily, we have both now, and I believe... We're gonna head back. Alright, fine. Dude, the way he turns on this phone is so Chad. You're ready for it.
Dog.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Look, please. I need help. Something attacked me last night. I was knocked out for God knows how long. And the entire hotel is completely destroyed.
Stop. Answer me.
Roberto. My name is Roberto. I came here last week to investigate the people who have been going missing. I got a tip from a girl named...
Hold on. Roberto? Like Roberto Liche Lopez?
Yes, that's right. Wait. How do you know my
Dun
name?
dun dun.
No, that's not possible. There's no way. How are you still here? It's been over a year since I told you to come here. I thought they killed you.
Wait. Stephanie? Is that you?
Does he know about this? Is that part of the plan?
Does who know about what?
Exactly.
What do you mean it's been over a year? What the hell are you talking about?
Shit. Look, I don't know what's
Roberto
going on, but I have to go.
has
Find your way down.
quality responses to the things that happens to him in this game. You know how a lot of times in games like this, the characters are just like, okay, whatever.
Still be luring around the hotel.
What do you mean?
This is
Hello? Hello?
so. This guy is
Stephanie?
literally Spanish.
Damn it.
Ethan
What
Winters,
is going on?
Yes, actually.
and
Well,
you're literally
That's what it is,
following the orders of some girl on a phone. It's literally RE7.
Yep.
And I bet Stephanie's gonna screw you over like 5 times in a row.
He gets to the point where he's like, no! Like, oh, you see that?
Exactly like Ethan Winters in RE7.
Alright, so the password was 67352. We found it on the key right here. Alright. So, I forget if it's this one. Okay, so that's downstairs. Okay. I know the answer to the thing. Okay, here we go. So this, if you look at it, it'll show you
Are the brakes
a
like the
breakdown
ones?
of it. Brakes are the ones you have to open
Okay,
downstairs.
that's pretty
Then,
simple.
so, all right, but that's not the whole. Is that the whole reason we came here? You know what? It's not. But let's just run down real quick.